A person's home is their castle. We are all masters of our domain. We decide on what the furniture looks like, we pick out the paint colors, we choose who we invite in and who we leave outside. Yes, our home is our castle. It is our safe place, a place where we feel secure. But what happens when that security is jeopardized? What can we do to help us feel secure when the environment around us is filled with a high population we may not recognize or know? Good morning. My name is Sandra Camarina. I am the marketing research consultant hired to help you expand your current demographic footprint for your Ring home security systems. Security systems are not a new commodity. However, Ring changed the market early on by making revolutionary advances in the accessibility to security to the average homeowner. Security has become not just a business necessity, but a necessity to feel safe for the average American home. With Ring, the ability to have access to the security data and video in the palm of one's hand using a simple smartphone app has given the everyday American a sense of security with just a few simple clicks. Yet, the American home has begun undergoing a vast evolvement over the past 10 years. In a 2017 study by Dew, Wood, Ditchman, and Stevens regarding high-rise versus suburban living in Chicago, it was noted that the United Nations estimates 187,000 people are increasing urban neighborhoods every day across the world. In fact, their study goes on to conclude that, quote, downtown high-rises were associated with high life satisfaction than those from suburban low-rises, end quote. I would argue that the change in domestic structures for residents opens an unexplored market for the Ring home security systems. A targeted advertising campaign to those residents living in an urban area filled with condos and apartment complexes allows Ring to cultivate a new consumer group. Although living in an urban community allows for a person or a family to be physically closer to other community members by living in the same building, it does not remove security concerns that also exist within more suburban neighborhoods. Packages can still be stolen right from one's doorsteps. The complex could be too large for one to recognize if an individual is indeed a new resident from 2 floors up or a strange intruder. And frequent travelers can still feel uneasy by leaving their accommodations without any person paying constant attention to their residence. A 2016 study by Heather Woolwagen, researching the relationship between the type of home dwelling and the amount of fear of crime, notes that individuals living in high-rise apartments are more likely to be fearful of neighborhood crime. These findings give support for Ring to take a strategic step into the urban high-rise community group. Ring can position itself as a way to feel more secure in your current high-rise complex environment. So let me now walk you through how we can fully research and vet this concept out by selecting our research audience and the methods of extracting their current interests in owning a security system. So let's begin with obtaining our target research audience. With the Ring's corporate headquarters located in Santa Monica, California, we already have close proximity access to residents in the growing urban community of downtown Los Angeles. The United States Census Bureau notes that the Los Angeles city population is estimated at 3.9 million as of July 2019. That is a 4.9% increase since 2010. Of course, Los Angeles is known for its ethnic diversity as well, with high volumes of white, Hispanic, Latino, Black, and Asian community members. It makes a great, diverse population to sample from. Our first step will be to send mailers to notify the residents of high-rise complex buildings in Los Angeles, inviting them to participate in a self-reporting survey. We will have a goal of obtaining 500 participants that are over the age of 18, primary contributors to the household income, and have full-time employment. Given the dense population of Los Angeles, I do not believe this target is unobtainable. The survey mailer will include a prepaid return envelope for the convenience of the participants. We will be exploring the participants' feelings regarding their security by asking questions on a Likert scale from strongly disagree to strongly agree. Based on the definition provided by Joan Keaton in the text communication research, this will allow us to apply values to each response choice that can be added together later to create a total score for that variable. A few samples of questions in our survey would include 1. Based on your observation of the apartment complex, you feel safe to leave your residence empty for a weekend getaway. 2. Based on your experience, you always recognize others walking within your complex. And 3. You feel you can have deliveries left on your doorstep while you're away at work all day. Also, along with the survey mailers, we will select a complex within the City of Los Angeles to conduct an in-person focus group. This will allow us to conduct a conversation surrounding their feelings of security and crime within their complex and neighborhood. We will conduct a geographical survey of the complexes in the City of Los Angeles and select a complex that is at least 3 stories high, contains at least 25 units, and is the closest to the geographical center of the City of Los Angeles. Our goal will be to conduct 3 focus groups of 7 participants each. We will meet for approximately 45 minutes, but will go up to 1 hour max if the conversation is proving noteworthy. We will provide free refreshments, and as a gesture of goodwill, a 10% discount coupon on ring installation services if they choose to purchase at any time following the conclusion of the focus group. These focus groups will be moderated by a neutral party and not a ring sales associate. Keaton recommends a moderator that can identify with the group, so hiring a moderator that also lives in a high-rise complex will be a requirement during the selection process. The focus group data that is collected will be analyzed for themes that will lead us to key causes of concern over the community's security. Within both the surveys and focus group, we will include income demographic questions that will give us a sense of what could be a healthy price point for a security package. Also, we will inquire about any prior research or interest that has existed within the participants, what factors confirm their purchase, and what factors cause them to hold off. By breaking out data received from residents that already own a security system, it will give us key information on what led them to purchase our product and how that can be transferred over to someone in a similar demographic group. Our goal is that by combining the quantitative data collected via the self-reporting surveys with the themes from the focus group, we will prove that creating a high-rise apartment complex sales campaign will drive the ring security system into a historically ignored market. I would hypothesize that themes of not having visibility to one's residence will surface and position Ring to promote the ease of use of their Ring video doorbell. For those residents concerned about break-ins, the Ring security cameras for the inside of one's home can bring a high sense of security. At the end of the day, I believe that the Ring organization already brings a full suite of products and offerings that will serve as a solution to the concerns of these residents we engage with and the demographic they represent. Thank you for your time, and I am ready to answer any questions you all may have at this time.